38 minutes after the hour, and I'm talking about a financial literacy study that a lot of Americans simply cannot answer. So I'll go throw one question at you, see how you do. It's a simple true or false question. Housing prices in the United States can never go down. True or false? I don't have all day. That is false. They can go down, often have, and they're often volatile, but it's just part of a bigger picture that a lot of Americans missed. And that's a problem, my next guest, because if you can't get a handle on some of the basic, the points of this, then how are you ever going to save? How are you ever going to be ready for retirement and all of that? So Barron's associate publisher, very savvy author as well, Jack Otter, on how retirees can get better prepared. Always good to see you. I was amazed by the number of people who got stuff wrong, but if you can always catch people up on stuff like that. But this notion that not even recognizing that stocks over the long term are pretty good investment. Maybe they're jaded by recent history and all. What did this tell you?
Well, this stuff is not taught in school, so that's why people don't know it. Nobody really tells you this. They just kind of throw you out of college or high school, wherever you're.
But you're right, even in college,
they don't teach it. I love that last question you referenced because it's asked every year. What will do better long term? Bonds, stocks, savings account, real estate, or gold? And whatever the answer is what has done better recently. Right. So we're in the midst of a bull market. Sometimes people say stocks. Usually it's real estate or sometimes gold if things are really bad.
But the question here is longer term.
And the longer term answer is clearly the stock market. But there are two problems here, Neil. One is that people don't know the answer. And then the other, and it's lesser known, is people who are sure they know. And they're often wrong. Because, my father-in-law, great guy, he said, no, I don't put any money in the stock market. The market's rigged. It's for rich people. Well, luckily, his pension that he's get for being a teacher is mostly invested in stocks. He just doesn't know it.
That's funny.
But there's a germ of truth there, right?
Does he like you? He knows what you cover, right? I never was keen on you, kid. Well, so we were saying this during the break. There are a lot of people who have this view, we're not ready as a country for retirement. Then there's studies that come out that more than we know are okay for it. But the numbers that I see by and large show that a high percentage of the population isn't saving nearly enough, no matter what age group you go into.
Well, that's absolutely true. And remember the old three-legged stool, right? You've got pensions, you've got personal savings, and Social Security. Pensions are largely gone. I mean, I think it's single digits the new employees are going into companies with pensions. The 401...
The defined benefit type.
Yes, exactly.
Not the contribution,
where you get
the 401k
a check
type, right.
till the day you die.
Right.
And then the 401k type thing, well, people don't get great advice there, and partly because companies weren't allowed to give advice. Now that's improving. I always say if you don't know, just use that target date fund. Not that it's the best thing ever, but at least it is aimed, it coincides with your retirement date, and so that's a fairly safe place to go. And then Social Security, people worry about it going bankrupt. Frankly, I think the hyperbole is a bit loud there. It's going to stick around if for no other reason than the people collecting it are the ones who go to the polls more than anybody else. But we still have to do a lot of work to be prepared.
One of the things you get into is just maybe some math rules here. Imagine the interest rate on your savings account was 1% per year and inflation was 2% after year one. How much would you be able to buy with the money in the account? More than today, exactly the same, less than today. But 6 out of 10 got that right, less than today.
Yeah.
So they're not dumb. I mean, we got to stress that people are not dumb about this. But I feel the one vulnerability that isn't discussed isn't so much whether they're saving enough or finding the right investment vehicle, but they haven't factored how much they're going to need.
Yes.
And I was just mentioning this couple I talked to about what they want is pretty much everything they have now.
Of course.
The lifestyle they have now. And if you want the lifestyle you have now, you need to be kind of making everything you're making now.
You'll have some saving. You may not have kids in the house, but then again, healthcare costs are going to go up.
Right.
So you're right. And this is a crucial point that people don't understand. What you need to do is you need to save enough money that savings will actually create an income stream for you. So it's not as if you take a few bucks out this year and a few bucks out next year and hope that you die before it goes to zero. You want to figure out, have enough money so that it kicks off a return. And those numbers are really scary because 4% is generally the rule of thumb.
4%
of whatever your savings
Whatever you're saving, and you live off that.
That's what you can take out per year. So do the math, and you got to have a lot of money. $1 million is $40,000 a year. So that's scary. But if people at least can get their head around that concept, it'll give them an idea of what they're actually going to need by age 65 or 70 or 80, whenever they're actually able to retire.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. Jack Otter, Barron's associate publisher. Very good read of this stuff.